All right, this is For the Country. This is Broken Kenric Regan. I got a bad back and a broken foot. That is John Horsley.
Also broken.
Broken.
I have a bad back. He's a bad foot.
And a headache. And he was nauseous.
No headache.
I thought he was going to puke in the car.
I thought I was going to puke in the
car.
If you're
going to spew in this.
No, I'm feeling good today. My back's doing all right. I don't feel nauseous. I don't have a giant headache. I'm ready to go. It's 8:56 in the morning. We need to get our asses down there.
Yep. We have appointments. We have things. We have an agenda.
We have an agenda. We do.
So what's on the table today?
On the table today, there's a Walt Simonson panel we're going to try and go to. There's one of the DC drawing things today I want to go to. They have the Cryptozoic booth has the Golden Goddess Harley Quinn statue that Kaylie wants to get. So we're going to bust ass and try and get one of those
Cryptozoic, that's the company that published the Comic Book Man comic that they put out.
Did they?
Yeah.
Well, their comic was called Cryptozoic Man or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was... Cryptozoic is a company that does trading cards and the bombshell statues and stuff
Maybe
like
it's just the fact that they have the same name.
I think it's saying... I don't think they publish comics.
Okay.
But I think that was published by somebody else. But yeah.
Those little tins were cool.
Yeah. Kaylie got the little tin.
It's a surprise, right? You don't know what you're getting when you get the tin.
Right.
It's a blind bag. And what'd you get? Kaylee's here, by the way. She's going to come talk. Oh, think thin.
I'm not that thin. Yeah, so it was like a blind bag. Which
our daughters love. Our daughters watch blind bag opening videos on YouTube all day long.
It's really crazy.
As does Ella, the surprise eggs.
So she
makes her own surprise eggs. She'll take a napkin, put a toy in it, wrap it up, and goes, prize egg for you.
So I was super excited. I'm a big Harley Quinn fan, so they have the bombshells.
You're dressed as her right now.
Yes, I am. Well, I am as pin-up roadster, I don't know.
Yeah.
So I...
1983 called. They want their hairspray back.
Right. Yeah, no. Aquanet. All the way. Aquanet will plaster your hair. So we did a little video of just my hands because I had already taken off makeup and put my acne cream on.
We mostly did it so our girls could watch it. Hey, look what we did.
So
what they want to do.
I was super excited. I want Harley Quinn. And there's 12 different kinds. So the likelihood of me getting Harley Quinn was 1 in 12, which is probably a lot more. Or a lot less, because it is not as
I think it's actually
common as the other
1
one.
in 24 for Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
So they made less of Harley Quinn to make...
They
usually make
do.
less than the more popular characters and more of the...
Yeah, because that way you'll buy more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, because they always have...
Let's just say how excited she was. She was on the 3rd floor, I was on the 1st floor, and I heard her scream.
Yeah, because I didn't...
1 o'clock in the morning, people are sleeping, Kaylee screaming.
Well, because I showed the camera and I didn't know, and
John
was trying really hard
I tried not to
And then I see it and I was... That was the... Sorry, that's probably really loud in your ear. But
yes,
that was my excitement. Good luck. You're welcome.
Kaylee's doing a bothel.
No
doing
thanks.
a bottlenose dolphin impersonation.
Or a bothel, whatever.
Or a bothel,
We'll
whatever.
Better than a brothel.
What else do we have? We have Walt Simonson. There was something else, right? The DC.
Your interview?
No, our interviews, we're hoping to do the interview on Sunday, and that's tentatively scheduled. We're really excited for that one.
We are going to try...
I thought that was today.
No, but we are going to go try and interview the guy who does Tart today.
Nice.
The one I had about last time.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Today. We have... Let me pull this schedule up quick. DC All Access is this morning, which I kind of wanted to get to if we can. There's a spotlight on Gil Simone I was wanting to go to. There is at 10 o'clock, there's a 4D augmented reality comic strip panel. I have no idea what that means, but it kind of sounds cool. Mm-hmm. There is Robert Kirkman in Conversation is today. Marvel's Next Big Thing is today, which I kind of wanted to go to Marvel's Next Big Thing because I'm curious, because I think what they're talking about is Marvel Legacy.
Right.
And I'm curious to hear what they say about it.
Right. Or they're going to announce a new numbering.
Yeah. No, we're going back to number 1. So we're adding 5 issues. We're adding 10 to everything.
Aren't we supposed to be there really early to get those gold bombshells?
Yeah, we are. So we should probably get going.
We're running out of time.
All right.
Not enough time.
Okay, we'll be back. We're back from Comic-Con. It's pretty late at night.
We're tired.
We're tired. Extremely tired. Got a broken foot. I know I've lamented about this before, but I really do got a broken foot. And
it just shows you the dedication to get the shit done.
I felt it today, but we're going to power through it and keep going. Amazing day.
Some exciting stuff today. Not quite as... Well, I don't want to say not quite, because it's all exciting.
No, it was all exciting.
It's all awesome.
Yesterday was just different because it was all about meeting Mike Grell yesterday.
And that was
like the creme de la creme.
And getting him to agree, or offer to come on our show.
Yeah. Didn't ask, he offered.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
go on from there because we talked about that enough yesterday.
Yeah.
We got some cool stuff today.
It was. It was really cool. We got to meet John Goff. He's doing some books. One called Pugly.
Which looks hilarious.
Looks hilarious.
I mean, I love pug dogs. They're adorable.
Yeah. And then there's another one, but I can't remember the title. I don't want to get it wrong.
I can't remember either. So we'll talk about it.
Yeah, but we're gonna read those, and then we'll give a pretty good, honest opinion about it. Not pretty good. We're gonna give you an honest opinion about it.
It's always gonna be an honest opinion. We're gonna tell you how we think about it. As
Yeah.
you can kind of tell, we talk our minds.
Yep. And he's agreed to come on the show as well.
Yep. So after we read them and do the review, we're gonna bring him on. We're gonna talk to him about it.
Yeah, he was really nice. He gave us some free comics. He's an independent guy, releasing it on his own. So it's a big deal, and we like to support the independents because that's where a lot of stuff comes from.
We spend most of our time with this show going to these tables with independent guys, talking to them about their books, talking to them about what they do, and just trying to get to know their. Because me being a guy who makes comics myself, I want to know how other people do it, so I can take all this knowledge in and make myself better.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then there was who was the guy that you liked that drew the special tech covers?
We talked about him yesterday, Doug Paskowitz. I always fuck his name up, but he is the guy who does Arsenic Lullaby. He did some work for Mad Magazine for a while. He is now the current series artist on The Tick, who, if you know me and you know my family, you know that I love The Tick. My mom loves The Tick.
Yeah.
We've been following The Tick since the cartoon.
But he's coming on the show.
He agreed to come on the show. He was like, I'll come on anytime. Just let me know.
This is gonna blow up. This is really exciting.
This is amazing because I have literally followed this guy's work since I met him at Comic-Con in 2002.
Yeah.
And just he's such a nice guy, and I picked up a couple of the Tick sketch covers from the New England Comics booth, and he's two of them. He's drawn two Tick covers, one for me, one I'm gonna give to my mom.
Yeah,
and then he's gonna come on the show, and it's
very cool. You had the good idea of searching for the first appearance of the Warlord,
right? Because Mike Grell's there, and
let's get it signed.
He created the Warlord,
and he only charged you $5 to sign something,
which is, I mean, for a guy of his caliber, it should be. I mean, I'm happy paying $5 a later.
And they should be putting him in the main.
I'd pay $20. So I'd pay $20 for.
He should be right next to Neil Adams.
Yeah. Although what's funny is when we interview one, we'll talk about this, I'm sure. I mean, review Longbow Hunters. We'll talk about this too. But I read today that he credits the Neil Adams, Denny O'Neil, Green Lantern, Green Arrow stories as what making him want to get into making comics.
Yeah, that's cool.
Which is really cool because it's two legends, man.
Yeah,
two legends.
But today was a lot. Just getting through the exhibition hall, trying to see as much as we can. There's a lot in there. It's a very big hall.
I feel like we've seen it all. I feel like I've seen so much, but I know we haven't even seen half the booths.
Yeah,
because it just
we can get away from the T-shirts.
Right.
That might work.
My wife loves the clothes portion of it.
Well, to be fair, it's not that she loves the clothes so much, is that she's just trying to wheel and deal.
And she talks a lot.
And
she makes good friends.
Drag her away from people.
Oh, we met Eric
Powell and the people he's around.
The Goon.
Hillbilly.
Yeah, great stuff.
Yeah, and
if you don't know who Eric Powell is, for God's sakes, look up Action Comics Eric Powell. And if you like Superman, look at the covers and the work he did in Action Comics.
Yeah,
it will sell you on his work. And then go check out The Goon, which is an amazing comic. 'Cause I read the first volume of it. And it's awesome. And then if you like that, just they're actually gonna make The Goon into a movie, a cartoon movie.
Yeah,
there's an animation test.
Yeah,
on
Russ
YouTube.
told me to tell him to finish his movie.
Right, and the animation test looks great.
Yeah. It's pretty nuts. It's going to be really exciting. And, one of the other things that he's doing is Hillbilly, which is really, really good.
I need to read that one.
Oh, yeah. And then he did a 4-part miniseries called Little Big Man. And if you haven't read Little Big Man, that is a fun ride. It's about a little person that went to Nam, came back, and he don't take no crap. We'll just put it that way. Right. It's an ultra-violent violent book. And it's pretty crazy. I told him the guy that plays Tyrion Lannister on Game of Thrones would be perfect.
Oh, Peter Dinklage?
Yeah. Peter Dinklage, yeah.
He would be. He's a good actor, too.
Oh, he's good in everything. Yeah.
We also met
I think of Elf every time I see him. Oh, you're an angry elf. Call me Elf one more time.
That's awesome. We met there's a movie on Stars.
Yep.
It's Howard Lovecraft.
Yeah, it's Howard Lovecraft.
Cartoon. It's a kid's cartoon. It's H.P. Lovecraft for kids, pretty much, right?
Yep. They took the mythos of Cthulhu that H.P. Lovecraft did, and then redone it for.
And Kids Bopified it.
Yep, exactly.
And it looks great.
They do pixies as well,
right? We ended up. Kaylie spent 30, 40 minutes talking with them today.
Yeah, she made friends. They became Facebook friends.
Right, so much so that the guy, the creator's wife, and my wife are now Facebook friends, and we found out that her son is the actor who played Rip Hunter's son in DC Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah, on the CW.
And he's also the voice of Howard in the movie.
Yeah.
Which is cool. So we got the book signed by him for the kids, and we We bought all 3 books.
It was pretty neat.
It was pretty awesome.
It was pretty neat.
It was a pretty cool experience. I mean, the kid was so cool. It was so nice.
Yeah. They had a big costume of Cthulhu. It was so funny because they had a little girl in there, and they had to lead her around
and
where
she
needed to go.
Pouring sweat when she came out.
But I got a picture with her.
Yeah, you did. It's pretty cool. It was awesome. What else did we do today?
Well, we did the DC All Access.
We did, which... While
should have stayed for Jim Lee, but we didn't.
Should have stayed for Jim Lee. While the DC All Access was interesting, and I love their show, the channel. You know, there's great stuff.
It just
on the
wasn't
channel.
what was expected.
It wasn't.
It was a panel show of them just answering some basic questions, and then they only took like 5 questions from the audience, which was kind of lame.
And it was really just meet the cast of the show.
It was disappointing.
And I was like, that's not what I wanted. I wanted something with like questions and answers and talk about what you're doing or do a live show at the con. That's what I wanted. That's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had gone...
You thought we were going to a live taping of DC All Access.
Right. If I had gone to that panel wanting that, they did a great job at that.
Yeah.
But it's not what I was going there for.
Right.
And that's fine.
Right.
But
we're going to try to hit some other panels. Tomorrow we do the retailer luncheon for Diamond.
Correct. We're doing that about at noon.
And then we have an Image cocktail party.
After the show, right?
Like at 7.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow I think we're going to... I don't know what we're doing tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to hand out... Well, we're doing those 2 things, and then we're going to try to look at some other panels that are out there, and we'll see what...
We're going to try and find a copy of Action Comics 440, which is the first time Mike Grell did work on Green Arrow.
Yep.
Because I want to pick that up and get it signed by him. I'm also going to try and find a copy of Warlord #1, just because that's the big character he created for DC.
Right.
Because it's awesome.
Well, we got the first appearance.
We did. We picked up, first issue
number 8.
Yep, first issue special number 8. Funny story. I'm going to go ahead and say, because I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
The booth, we found a booth that had 3 copies of it for $53 a piece.
Yep.
And I'm like, that's not worth that. That book's never been worth that.
Yeah, that's not right. And you can get it right now online on eBay for like $5.
Yeah, or less. I'm not saying it shouldn't be worth more, because it should, but it never has been.
But that's just what the market's bearing right now.
Right. So I turned around from that booth to another booth and found a copy of it in the same condition, pretty much, for $6.
Literally right next door.
Yeah.
Marked as 12. Guy looked at Johnny, said, but I'll give it for 6.
Right.
Great. I went back next door, and I'm like, is this price for real? $53? And he's like, oh, yeah, because blah, blah, blah. He gave me some, shine and polish show. And then I was like, well, they just sold it next door, literally right next door for $6. And he didn't want to talk to me after that. I was like, okay, whatever. So I walked 100 feet the other direction and found it for $8.
Exactly. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Same condition.
I found it at another booth for $65.
Yeah.
I'm like,
what are you
doing? I mean, do you look at the current market when you price books? Or you price them by Overstreet? Because Overstreet's a bit outdated.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and I did find a copy of Warlord 1 there, but it was Warlord 1 is only like a $5 book.
Yeah.
And they wanted $25 for it.
Right.
And I'm like,
yeah.
I mean, I'm at the show, I get it signed, but I don't want to pay $25 for a $5 book.
I picked up 3 new copies of The Longbow Hunters.
Yeah.
To have Mike Grell, and I did overpay for those.
That's worth it, though.
Yeah, I overpaid for them, but like I said, it was worth it. Because I really just wanted a conversation
Especially
started
with our
Mr.
fondness
Grell.
with that book.
Yeah.
Right. Our fondness with that book. It's like, well, yeah, I'll pay it. I mean, it's
I don't mind paying it when I really, I don't know Warlord like you do.
Dude, you should read Warlord.
Yeah, well, I will.
Right, because it's a Warlord thing. I mean, it's such good. Such a good read.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's going to be fun.
I would love for them to bring it back and let him do something with it.
Yeah.
Or just let him write the Green Arrow series.
Yeah.
Not Green Lantern, Green Arrow.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish they'd bring him back. That would be great. He's such a nice guy.
He's so humble.
But we talked to some cosplayers.
We did. It was great.
We're going to do some audio clips with those guys. It was really fun. We're trying to get different characters that are doing different things. But today we got to talk with Rocket Props. He's a guy. He goes around and goes to convention shows, and he has a full tactical vest and some other stuff.
Cool. It's really cool.
It's really neat. He's got a big banner that comes up, and he fixes your cosplay for free. And he has all the tools and all the glue that he'd possibly need to do
battery-powered hot glue gun, which apparently you can't buy in the U.S.
He bought it from Amazon from the U.K.
Right.
Yeah, it is cool. It says it takes 15 seconds to heat up the glue that he needs.
That's pretty awesome.
And it's powered by, and it's rechargeable by USB.
And we talked to him, so let's take a listen to that real quick.
You can call me Rocket.
Rocket, Brooks, Rocket. And what do you do here?
So I am doing free cosplay repair.
That's awesome. So how many do you plan to do how many do you think you'll do by the end of the con?
By the end of this convention, it's hard for me to say since I haven't been to this convention before.
Right.
But I did about 35 today, and that was a slow day.
Right, Thursday.
So probably around 200 or more.
So if you guys don't know, Rocket is walking around. He's got a nice big banner that says free cosplay repair. And you just come up, he's super nice, and he'll fix your shit for you. Right there.
Right, yeah. So why do you do this?
It's fun. I like meeting people, and I enjoy fixing
knack
things.
for it.
Yeah, I'm good at it.
That helps. Good at it helps.
So I'm also very good at breaking things. It's not just that I'm good at fixing things, but
those usually go toe and toe, right?
yeah, exactly. So it started. I went to Dragon Con 3 years ago, and I wore one of my the only costume I brought in the parade. Now, Dragon Con's in Atlanta.
Okay.
It's extremely warm.
Hot. Yeah.
That costume
That's a cool con.
should
too,
not
if
have
you've
been
ever there.
warm. It's a very different con. I can talk about that too, but
I got to go there. I want to say 2 years ago when I went there for work. It happened to be going on.
oh man, that must have been nuts.
Yeah, it was crazy. I didn't know what the hell was going on, which makes it fun.
I didn't wear the costume basically because it was all gross and dank and I realized I'd brought all of my supplies, my tools, my everything, because I had waited till the last minute to finish my costume. So I was basically building it the night before.
Nice.
So I put my costume away, went to CVS, bought a big poster board, and wrote free cosplay repair.
Just kind of happenstance, kind of fell into it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was like, oh, I should get some like thread and stuff. So I went and bought a couple extra supplies, but I just walked around with like a stick and a board on it, and I was like, people loved it, and I loved it. It was a ton of fun. So and now it's just evolved from there.
So your costume has evolved a lot.
Yeah, so now people ask me, they come up and they're like, is this real? And I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it be?
No, it's a joke. I don't want to.
No, I just have a sign that says I'll do something, and then I'm just be like, no.
And you're carrying all the supplies to do all those things.
So basically, it's evolved from like a backpack with a bunch of stuff in it that was a pain to take off every time, dig through, to a tactical vest which has pouches with very specific things, so I know where everything is at all times. I know when I run out of something.
That's awesome.
My favorite tool is a hot glue gun that is portable.
That is awesome.
Battery powered. It is made by Bosch. Can't buy it in the U.S.
Really?
Really?
Order online?
I had to order it from Amazon.co.uk.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. I haven't been able to figure out why.
No battery powered hot glue guns.
Anyways,
Yeah.
it's great because it heats up in 15 seconds and it's battery, like USB rechargeable. So I can use like one of those like USB battery bricks when it dies.
Down there, right?
Yeah, which I have down here.
Nice.
The sign has evolved, as you can tell. I used to have like a board that I would fold over when I didn't want to do it. Now it just like kind of collapses.
Retractable signs help a lot.
Yeah, but like I said, Dragon Con is like a very different type of con than here. I found I'm used to East Coast cons, New York Comic Con, Boston Comic Con.
Right.
This is like a different league in terms of size.
Right. It's so much bigger.
But Dragon Con, if the expo hall just closed at 7 here, and Dragon Con, the real con starts at like 7 or 8.
Oh, interesting.
Because it's held in a bunch of hotels.
Yeah.
So literally everyone just parties all night long.
That is awesome.
And like the crazy costumes come out at night. Like some people will do complicated costumes during the day, but they'll usually wait until nighttime unless they're like costumes that you shouldn't get alcohol around. But
Dude, you got the tactical vest, you got the tactical pockets, you got the, what do you call those?
thigh holster, I guess.
Thigh holster. He's got glue, he's got scissors, he's got everything that you could think of. It's a cosplay repair. This is crazy.
It's a costume in itself. It's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
and
it's a costume in
like,
itself.
People are like, are you cosplaying? And I'm like, well, I mean, I guess, it's
cosplaying as your
costume,
repairman.
but it's a costume that's actually kind of
it's useful.
Useful,
It's
yeah.
helpful, yeah.
It's
Yeah, this is great.
Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate
no
you
problem.
coming
It's
on
a lot
and
of fun
talk to us
talking to you guys.
Yeah, thanks
thank
a lot.
And did you say where to find him at?
Oh, I can.
Oh, yeah.
How do you find you? Sorry.
If you have a costume emergency and I'm at your con, or you can check my Instagram or Twitter, it's at Rocket Props.
At
Rocket Props. Awesome.
No space.
When we post this, we'll tag you in it so you can see it.
Awesome.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
So that was really cool.
Yeah,
And he's a really nice guy.
So nice to talk to. So, and actually, even while we were right after we finished talking to him and stopped recording, this guy dressed up as Sinestro walked up with his bootstraps broken, and he sat there and he fixed it real quick.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, it's such, and it's all.
And the
funny.
guy's like, you just saved my con.
Yeah. It's like, you're the savior of the con. I kind of agree. If you're cosplaying, there's a guy walking around who will fix your broken costume.
For free?
I guarantee if you're a cosplayer, you know shit breaks on your
Yeah,
costume.
and he'll probably fix it better than you made it.
Right, because he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's awesome.
Yeah, he talked extensively about Dragon Con.
Which I kind of want to go to now.
Yeah, I went to on accident.
You're right.
Yeah, I got dragged to it when I was in Atlanta one time. I had no idea what I was going to. It was just a hotel, and it was a lot of cosplay.
Yeah.
But I can't really...
I had too much drinks. So
too much drinks.
Yeah,
I had too much drinks.
Exactly, I had too many drinks, and it's not something I can sit and talk about because it's hazy.
Yeah, but still, I would love to be able to travel and do more shows and talk to more people on more shows.
But this is a way to start.
Yeah, I mean we're kind of starting at the big one.
Yeah, why not?
So just knock the big one out and work our way down.
Right, just rub it out, and then now we can work our way down and get the gems.
Yeah.
I think our next one will probably be RenCon.
Yeah, I mean, probably I'll be in San Fran.
Yeah, you'll be at San Fran. I mean, we can do some remote ones.
We'll do some remote ones there, and then I'll also be in Portland. I mean, I got some online. I'm lined up to go as an artist.
Yeah.
That I will definitely do some recording and stuff there, and we'll do some remote shit.
I know. I wish I was going with you because
be awesome.
Keep the hype going.
We will, man. I'll be there. I'll do it.
Yeah. We had a lot of fun today.
It's so much fun to talk about the podcast and talk about the book and just talk to people in general.
Like open up.
Yeah.
We were a little nervous at first because it's like, oh yeah, another podcast.
Right. But no, I was worried about people like, oh, another comic book podcast. But everyone's pretty like, oh, I love podcasts. Or, oh, that sounds cool. And whether they're
I think we do it differently. We keep talking, we keep doing stuff. I think we do it differently than a lot of the ones that I've listened to. Again,
I feel like ours is more of a conversation versus just facts.
Well, a lot of times, too, it's just one guy talking.
Right.
One
guy talking to the sound of his own voice. That's not any fun.
Yeah. I mean, it can be if they have a subject that you're like, oh, that's kind of
cool. I'm not dogging on anybody who does their own podcast because I can understand. For me personally, I actually tried to do my own podcast by myself first before I got Kaylie involved, and I got bored out of my mind talking to myself. I'm like, I don't know what else to say. I have nothing to banter off of.
Yeah, we have a buddy that does a lone podcast. He has guests come on and stuff.
Yeah.
Mike Peacock, he does On the Edge with Mike Peacock.
Right.
You can get it on Podbean. He's really funny. He's fun to listen to. He's got a lot of cool stuff to say. He doesn't talk about comics.
No.
He talks about things that really bug the shit out of him.
Right.
But then he has a really cool one that's about an hour long with a band out of Bremen called The Fibs.
Yeah.
And that was a neat one to listen to because I went to high school with all those guys. So it was really neat.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, doing a solo podcast, if you can do it and keep yourself interested in do it, that's great. I
can't do it.
I had to get someone to talk to because I need to bounce things off someone.
Yeah, me too. Because I think we play well that way because we just sit there and we just talk and we'll plan on, let's just do a 20-minute thing and all of a sudden it's 40 minutes later.
Wait, we plan to do this for like 5 minutes, now we're at 15.
Yeah. But it's really hot in here.
It is.
I'm exhausted.
So, just to have an idea of where we're recording this at the guy's house we're at, they're all asleep. They have to work in the morning. So we went into their garage, into this little like man cave room.
Cubbyhole thing.
Cubbyhole through a tiny door in the garage.
And which is hot.
It's hot and it smells funny in here.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's
we're
great.
committed.
We're committed. We're doing this shit. Yep. So now we're going to go, you're going to go to bed.
I'm going to go lay down.
And I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to edit this shit down.
Okay.
I'm going to make stuff. I'm going to get this posted up, get it up tonight, get my ass in bed so we can get up and get to the con and do this again tomorrow.
And we'll see you guys again tomorrow.
Peace.